everybody! So today I'm going to be doing a review and demonstration of my current favorite drugstore foundation. This is the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous, and I actually did a review of my favorite high-end foundation last week, so I'll leave that link down below if you want to see. But this is what this looks like here. I have this shade 120. I'm going to show you guys myself applying it and then how it lasts throughout the day. So really quickly, right before I show you guys myself applying it, I'm going to tell you some info about it. So the shade 120 is nude beige, which is a good match for me when I don't have a tan. It is 1 fluid ounce, which is pretty standard. And then just looking at the Ulta.com website, it retails for $7.99. Obviously it's going to be more expensive if you live in Canada like I do. It has 3, 6, 9, 12 shades, so a pretty good selection. It says Covergirl's Ready Set Gorgeous foundation provides a flawless, natural look that lasts all day in one simple step, blends easily to even skin tone for a flawless look, shine-free look that lasts all day, oil-free, and won't clog pores. My skin is kind of combo skin, so I wouldn't call it oily, but I do get oily in the T-zone, so I like that it's oil-free and that it doesn't clog my pores. Alright, so now I'm just going to jump to the clip of myself applying it. Alright, so all I have on my face currently is moisturizer. This is what the packaging looks like here, so it comes in a nice squeeze tube, which makes it really easy to use and pretty hygienic. I'm just going to squeeze some out onto the back of my hand. I'm going to start with this amount here. That's the consistency, so it's definitely not too runny. It holds its shape really, really well, so I wouldn't call it a mousse consistency. It's just kind of like a thicker liquid. So I'm going to use my beauty blender. I do often use my fingers as well, but it's just easier to show you guys the coverage here with the beauty blender. Alright, so that's one pretty light layer all over my face. As you guys could see, it blended in really easily. I just dabbed it and it pretty much sinked into the skin, which is something I definitely look for in a foundation. For one light layer, I did a pretty good job. I would say almost a medium coverage. You can definitely layer this up. I'm going to add a little bit more. I'm going to bring it down my neck a little bit so that the color blends better, and then I'll show you. Alright, so here's what it looks like before I put the rest of my makeup on. The finish is a pretty natural, like a demi-matte finish. It's definitely got a little bit of life to it, but it's not too glowy at all. Alright, so here it is with the rest of my makeup on. I did put a setting powder on top. If you have dry skin, I really don't think that you would need to. I just tend to get oily in the T-zone throughout the day. But that's what it looks like up close. Well, the reason I like this is because you can't really see that it's foundation. You don't see it sitting on the skin. It doesn't feel like anything, it doesn't transfer, which is awesome. So I'm going to show you how it wears throughout the day. It is currently 8:41 a.m. I'm going to go ahead and finish my hair and film some videos, and then I'll check back in a couple hours and show you how it's holding up. Alright, so it is now 3:20 and I thought I'd do a check-in. It's been about 7 hours. I have not touched up, I have not powdered, anything like that. I'm just looking in my mirror here and it looks pretty good. I mean, I can definitely see a little bit more shine than I had before. There's the makeup randomly falling on my face, but that's not the foundation. I can't remember if I said that I do have highlighter here, but the rest of it looks fine. I haven't needed to powder at all. It still looks pretty much the way it did before. It may have oxidized slightly, like gotten a shade or half a shade darker, but other than that it looks pretty good. So I will try and do one more check-in later today, although 7 hours wear time is pretty good, especially for a drugstore foundation. Alright, and it is now 5:37. I think this is going to be my last check-in. I was going to check in right before bed, but I'm heading out to sell Girl Guide cookies, which is super exciting. So just taking a look in my mirror here, definitely have a bit more of a glow, but I did just work out, so that definitely contributes. But honestly, like I said, for a drugstore foundation, this one holds up the best on me. Everything looks pretty much the way it was, maybe a little bit rubbed off on my nose and chin, but how many hours is that? Like 9 hours maybe? Close to 10 hours. So that's why I love this foundation. Hope you guys enjoy this review. Definitely check it out if you're in the market for a new foundation. Let me know if you have any questions, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!